They need to speak up, Doris. I don't know if they can hear.
Can you hear? One of the things that Doris does that a lot of us see is that she helps pass out those gift certificates when people buy those gift certificates. She always has a box with her. And if you bought
explain to them what that is. They might not even know what that is.
I do.
What are those gift cards for? Do you know?
likely sell them at church.
What?
The script cards.
You know what it's for and why we do it?
No, but I know what it is.
You know what the cards are, right? Okay. Just tell them a little bit what it does.
Well, the members of the church buy the gift certificates from, we have a woman that takes care of that. And she orders these through the mail, and they come back, and we pass them out. And for every one that's sold, we get a percentage of that gift certificate here at the church to help support our church.
So that you paid $25 and you get $25 to spend at Red Lobster, but the church gets like $1 out of that.
Right.
So it's a way we raise some extra money at the church that helps pay for improvements on the building and helps pay for the parking lot and all the major projects that need to happen. All right. Question number 2.
She's also a
Make it easy.
Is she also does what?
also quilts.
Oh, and she quilts too.
How long have you been a member of this church? Did you go to the church when you were a kid?
Not this church, I did. I joined in 1958, and I got neglected to cover a few years, but I got back in church now again. But formerly I went to a Baptist church.
1958. Is that a while ago? Yes, that was.
A couple years.
Year before I was born.
Number 3.
I also got married here in the church,
Ah.
Who do you live with?
myself.
That's
I
easy.
live by myself now.
Number 4. Does your brother have number 4? I bet he does.
Alien.
Help him.
Okay, go up on the square, Lynn.
You're the man.
Your brother will help you.
You got it, Lillian.
What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
Oh,
Yeah, Lillian.
That was good, Leah.
Good, Lee.
I'm actually retired now. I used to be a housewife.
She's a quilter.
Helper of the church.
That's right.
She stays home like your grandpa stays home and just relaxes.
She undersells herself. Do all the bookkeeping for the farm, yes. I don't think that's an easy task. She does all the bookkeeping for the farm. It's a huge
Oh, okay.
For my son and my son.
That's right.
Okay.
It's a big job.
She's not retired.
Do you have any pets?
No pets. She lives by herself, no pets.
Okay.
Okay, number 6.
How much work they are.
No.
She probably has.
Tell me, what are your interests and hobbies?
Well, I like to quilt, actually, and I crochet and knit and talk on the computer, talk on the phone.
All right, I have one more.
Oh,
What other helpful things do you do outside of the church?
I'm not sure of the much helpful things. I play cards a lot and we go out to eat.
See, that goes back to the interests and hobbies, playing cards and going out to eat.
Like, do you have any outside activities, like other groups that you're involved with? I think that's kind of what they're asking. Like, if you were a Shriner, if you were a Ladies Dominion, or something.
No,
I don't know what that is.
I think you made that up.
Quit making up words, Hope.
Have you ever been a Sunday school teacher, and did you go to Sunday school when you were a kid?
I have never been a Sunday school teacher, but I did go to Sunday school when I was a child.
I'm like the first.
We're finding that most people did go to Sunday school when they were kids.
How did you know that you wanted to be a part of this church?
My husband was a part of this church. He was a long-time member of this church. And so I came with him to church here. And I joined.
All right, we down to number 10. Was that number 9, Kelsey?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought that was like 7 or something.
I was like,
Why do you think it's important to do things for your church?
I don't
So quiet.
don't know how to answer that question.
What are some of the answers that other people have given us for why it's important to do things for the church?
To help people because some of the money goes somewhere.
Because, you know, we've been talking about there's so much to do to keep this building in shape, to make services happen every Sunday morning. And we can't just have one person do that. So if you want to be a part of that, you have to help out in some way. What are some other reasons? Because people have particular talents, or they have time available to do it. And when you have one of those things, time or talent or money, in whatever way it is that you can help, then that's great to give that to your church. So those are a lot of the reasons.
I think it's a love. It's a love for your church. You want it to grow. You want it to look good in whatever you do. The script program is a lot of work, but it's helping the church pay for the parking lot. And I think most of it, you just love your, it's like a second home to you, and you just love it. And
It is like a second.
you don't know how to answer it because you just do it. You do it without a thought because you just love your church, you know. And
She's very dedicated and faithful.
job, Hope.
Does anybody have any other questions for Doris?
Did you play any sports in high school?
No,
Any other?
we lived a long way from school.
where did you
Oh,
grow
yeah.
up? Did you answer that? Did I not hear that?
We didn't
Did you
have a
live here,
question.
or did you?
Pardon?
Where did you grow up?
In Mulberry Grove.
What's that called?
Mulberry Grove.
How far away is that?
I don't know towns that are 15 minutes away.
Okay.
Down by Grady Way.
And you lived far from the school? You grew up on a farm?
On a farm, but a several, we used to go back and forth there until different things.
Kelsey?
To add, do you live with anyone? How many people did you live with when you were little?
When I was a kid, there was 6 children. I have 2 other sisters plus 3 brothers. And a mom.
And my brother.
So just imagine if there were 6 of you.
Hey.
6 is a good number. I was a 6, 4,
Yeah,
2.
And then how many kids did you have?
I had 3 sons. Much like these, I remember sitting behind them. Can't think of her name, no.
Do they live in the area, Doris? Do they live around?
No, they live down by Vandalia.
Oh, okay.
How has the church changed since you joined?
Oh, a lot of things have changed here. For one thing, when I brought my kids to a church here, the children had to be quieter. The older ones, they didn't want anything to happen, and for any noise to be made in the church or anything, and they frowned on it a lot. A lot. But, see, I'm from the old adage that you should keep the children in church so they can learn.
Right.
From the time they're little, not send them downstairs to babysit. So, but we've done a lot of different things in this church. It's really been kept up really well here lately.